Lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. Soften the weight of the seat into the earth. Maybe sitting in Sukhasana or Ardha Padmasana, half lotus, tucking the one foot in the opposite hip crease. Resting the palms on the thighs. Softening the shoulders away from the ears. Finding that lift through the crown of the head, lengthening the back of the neck, tucking the chin slightly, drawing the pelvic flex. Feeling how that lengthens the entire spine, dropping the weight of the seat into the earth. Simultaneously as we lift and lengthen up towards the sky. Dropping into our breath here. Noticing the inhalations and the exhalations. Without trying to shift or change them in any way. They're perfect just as they are, just allowing the body to be breathed by the breath here. Softening into the stillness. And on your next inhale, we'll gather our hands together at heart center in prayer, plugging our thumbs into our sternum, lifting our sternum into our thumbs. We'll bow our rational mind towards our loving, compassionate heart. Thanking ourselves for coming to our max, for taking care of ourselves. Perhaps setting an intention for our practice, repeating that intention to ourselves 3 times in the present tense as if it's already happening. And then pausing here for a moment of gratitude, reflection, of prayer. Hold the moment. And on your next exhale, we'll return the palms to the thighs. We'll lift the chin, lengthen through the crown of the head. We'll begin to cultivate our Ujjayi Pranayama right here. So this is our victorious yogic breath. It comes in through the nose and out through the nose at a nice even pace. Maybe inhaling to a count of 4. And exhaling to a count of 4, creating a slight constriction in the back of the throat to make the breath audible. Like an ocean wave, or maybe creating the sensation of fogging up a mirror with the lips closed. Grounding ourselves in this audible Ujjayi Pranayama before moving into our asana practice. Going at this deep, pervasive Ujjayi Pranayama. Someplace that we can return to over and over again throughout our practice. Breath quickens. Just settle back into our Ujjayi Pranayama. Back into the present moment. On your next exhale, we'll drop the chin to the chest. We'll inhale the breath up behind the eyes, and on an exhale, we'll allow the eyes to flutter open softly, letting the light meet the eyes, soft and liquid-like without reaching or grasping to see anything. And the gaze liquid-like and soft, drawn back into the skull. Then we'll go ahead and inhale our gaze into the space. We're going to come right over to hands and knees, so rolling over the ankles or swinging the legs around behind you, setting up with the wrists beneath the shoulders, the knees beneath the hips. Crown of the head lengthens forward, tailbone lengthens back, low belly draws in. Inhale, fill with breath, and then exhale, tuck the hips under, navel draws the spine, shoulder blades side apart, and the head of the neck release. And then inhale, lift the hips, the belly drops, heart slides forward, shoulders draw back, knees up. Continue moving through these postures here. Exhale, tuck the hips under, navel draws the spine, shoulder blades side apart, head and neck release flat. And then the inhale, lift the hips, the belly drops, heart slides forward, shoulders draw back, knees up. Continue flossing the spine here, moving one vertebrae at a time. Letting the hips initiate the movement, so the hips are the first thing that move as you move from your cat into your dog. First thing that move as you move from your dog into your cat. And the head and the neck trail behind as an afterthought. Just move through one more full cycle right here. Exhale, navel draws to spine. And then inhale, ripple forward, finding your dog tail. We're going to return to a nice neutral spine, a nice flat back. We're going to walk the hands forward, a full handprint, spreading the fingers wide. We're going to tuck the toes under, press the seat up, finding high plank. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, lengthen back through the heels, lengthen the tailbone back, low belly draws in. One more cycle of breath right here. Feel those hamstrings activate. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. You can start to pedal out the knees here if that feels good. Shifting the hips from side to side, spreading the fingers nice and wide, moving into into the webbing between the thumb and the first finger, all the knuckles in the finger pads. Shoulders are drawing back towards the hips, the chest is reaching towards the thighs, and the low belly is drawing in. So one more cycle of breath and movement right here. And on your next exhale, we'll extend both heels towards the earth equally for 3 cycles of breath and downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step or float the feet to the hands and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. And then exhale, fold more deeply, pour out over the thighs, lift the upper body to straight here, feel those hamstrings lengthen. You lift the sits bones at the highest point on the body. Folding over the hip creases, release the head and the neck. You should be resting now. Hold any tension in the back of the neck. We're going to press into all 4 corners of the feet, maybe lifting all 10 toes, spreading the toes nice and wide, and then placing the big toes down, the pinky toes down, and the middle toes down. Creating a suction with the earth from this rooted, grounded, supported sensation. We're going to press into the 4 corners of the feet as we stack the spine, lift and lengthen, arms reach up and overhead. And then seal it into the heart. Cleansing breath here, inhale. Let it go. Returning to that Ujjayi pranayama. Maybe taking a moment to connect with your breath. Connecting with your intention for your practice. And then blinking the eyes open softly. We'll move through 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar A. Sun Salute A. Sweep the arms up and out. And then exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Lift up halfway, find length. Exhale, hands come down, step or float the feet back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here, knees, chest, and chin, or high plank to left. Rolling over the ankles, pressing the tops of the feet into the earth as you drop the hips towards the earth, soften the shoulders, inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. 1 cycle of breath right here, inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step or float the feet to the hands and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. And exhale, fold more deeply, press into the 4 corners of the feet, arms reach and rise, lift up and overhead. Take it right back down, forward and fold. Lead with the heart, lift up halfway, find length. Exhale, hands come down, step or float the feet back, high plank. Option to move through a vinyasa, shifting forward onto the toe ball mat. Dropping the heart center towards the earth and then lifting it up, finding your back bend. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. 1 cycle of breath, inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step or float the feet to the hands and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. And exhale, fold more deeply. Press into the feet, arms reach and rise, lift up and overhead. Take it right back down, fold forward. Lift up halfway, find length. Exhale, hands come down, step or float the feet back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Lowering down, finding your back bend. Elbows hug in, shoulders soften. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog, 1 cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step or float the feet to the hands and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. And exhale, fold more deeply, press into the 4 corners of the feet, arms reach and rise, lift up and overhead. Take it right back down, fold forward. Lead with the heart, lift up halfway, find length, crown of the head lengthens. Drop the hands to the earth, step or float the feet back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Option to skip it, finding your back bend, or pressing right back to child's pose, or downward facing dog. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog, 1 cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step or flip the feet to the hands and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. Exhale, fold more deeply. Press into the feet, arms reach and rise, it's up and overhead. Take it back down, forward and fold. Lift halfway, find length. Exhale, hands come down, step or push the feet back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Finding your back bend, up dog or cobra. Inhale, fill with breath. And exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. One cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, we're going to lengthen back through the hips nice and long. And on your next exhale, we're going to drop the knees to the earth. Finding ourselves in a tabletop position. We're going to lengthen the right leg long behind us, square the hips, lengthen the left arm forward. Inhale, fill with breath, and then exhale the knee and the elbow together at the midline of the body. Lengthen out, hug it in, lengthen, squeeze it in, lengthen, squeeze, lengthen, squeeze, lengthen, squeeze, lengthen out, hug it in, squeeze the navel to the spine, round the back, draw the knee and the elbow together. We're halfway through. Stay with it. Moving at a pace that works for you. Remembering that we're trying to bring the heart rate up. You can push it a little bit. Feel free to go. A pace that works for you. 15, 12, 10, 8, 5, 4, 2, last one, hold the length. Maybe bend that right knee, maybe reach back with the left hand for the right foot. Press the foot into the hand as you lift the heart towards the face. Draw the navel to the spine. Working to get that right thigh parallel with the earth. Spiral the heart open, draw that left shoulder back. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath, lift a little higher. And then on your exhale, release the left hand down, bring the right knee to the earth. We're going to walk the hands forward, a whole handprint. Tuck the toes under, lift it up, take it back, downward facing dog. One cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale forward, high plank, top of a push-up. And exhale, take it back, down dog. Inhale forward, high plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Pausing here. One cycle of breath, inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we'll float forward to a high plank. We'll bring the weight into the right hand, spreading the right fingers nice and wide as we drop the heels to the right. Lifting the left arm up. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Draw the navel to the spine, lengthen the tailbone towards the left heel. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale the left hand down to the earth. Press it back for a breath in downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale forward, high plank, top of a push-up. Bring the weight into the left hand. Drop the heels to the left. Lift the right arm up. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. Lift the hips nice and high. Draw the navel to the spine. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale the right hand to the earth. Press it back, downward facing dog. One cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, we'll float forward, high plank, top of a push-up. We're going to lower the left knee to the earth. Lower the right knee to the earth. Bringing the hands beneath the shoulders. Setting up in your tabletop. We're going to lengthen the opposite leg back. The opposite arm forward. Lengthen through the fingertips and the heel, through the crown of the head and the tailbone. And then on your exhale, draw the knee and the elbow together. Lengthen out. Hug it in. Lengthen out. Hug it in. Lengthen. Squeeze. Lengthen. Squeeze. Stay with it. Building heat in the core. Manipura chakra. That navel drawing to the spine. Squeeze the elbow and the knee together. Draw the navel to the spine. Stay with it. Last 15. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Last one, hold the length. Maybe bend that left knee, maybe reach back with that right hand for the left foot. Grabbing for the outer edge of the foot, pressing the foot into the hand as you lift the heart. Draw the navel to the spine. Draw that right shoulder back. Draw the navel to the spine. Lift that low belly up and in, nice and tight. Protect the low back here. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher. And then on your exhale, release the right hand to the earth. The left knee to the earth. We're going to walk the hands forward, a full hand print. Tuck the toes under, press it up and back. Downward facing dog. One cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step a foot, feet to the hands, and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. And exhale, fold more deeply. Press into the feet, arms reach and rise, it's up and overhead. Seal it into the heart. Cleansing breath here, inhale. Let it go. So from here, we're going to draw the left knee into the chest. Hollow out the belly, lift nice and tall through the crown of the head. Drop the weight of the body into the four corners of the right foot. Inhale, fill with breath. And then on your exhale, we're going to take the left leg behind us. Squaring the hips, turning the toes to face the earth. Finding warrior three, Virabhadrasana 3. Lengthen back through that left heel, square the hips, low belly draws in, crown of the head lengthens forward. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, step it back nice and long, finding that runner's lunge. That crescent lunge, lift the arms up, soften the shoulders. Lift that left heel nice and high, that left hamstring nice and high. Right knee stacks over the ankle. Breathe in here. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale the hands to heart center. And then on your exhale, we're going to twist it to the right. Left elbow is going to slice over the right thigh. Pressing the top palm into the bottom palm, providing a fulcrum around which to twist more deeply. Hugging the inner thighs towards the midline of the body. Spiral the heart open. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we'll rise up through center. We're going to reach the arms up to the sky, soften the shoulders away from the ears. And then we're going to hinge the upper body forward. We're going to draw the left knee into the chest. And then step it back. Hug it in. Step it back. Step. Hug. 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 So the knee comes up, the elbows drive down. The arms extend forward. The left foot steps back nice and long. That right knee stacked over the ankle. The entire time. Stay with it. Building some heat in that right glute. That right quad. Draw the navel to the spine. 15 more seconds here. You got it. Last one. Hold the knee up. Hands at prayer. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hinge forward. Lengthen back through that left heel nice and long. Find your warrior three once more. Square the hips, turn the toes to face the earth. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, step the left foot back nice and long. Reach the arms up, crescent warrior. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Step it back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Finding your back bend. Up dog or cobra. Pressing it back. Downward facing dog. One cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step or flip the feet to the hands and call it into yourself. Lift up halfway, side length. Exhale, fold more deeply. Press into the feet, arms reach and rise, lift up and overhead. Seal it into the heart. Cleansing breath here, inhale. Let it go. So maybe taking a moment here, connecting with your breath. See if you can smooth out the edges of the breath. Connecting with the balance. Grounding through the four corners of the left foot. And as we blink the eyes so softly open, we're going to lift the right knee into the chest. Hollow out the belly, lift through the crown of the head. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hinge the upper body forward. Lengthen back through the right heel, square the hips, square the toes. Lengthen the crown of the head forward, draw the navel to the spine. Drop that right hip in line with the left. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, step the right foot back nice and long. Reach the arms up, crescent warrior. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale the hands to the heart. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, twist it to the left. Right elbow slices over left thigh. Pressing the palms together, spiraling the heart towards your prayer hands. Throw that left shoulder to stack on top of the right. Lift that right heel nice and high, that right hamstring. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to inhale back through center. We're going to reach the arms forward as we draw the right knee into the chest. Step it back. Hug it in. Step. Hug. Step. Stay with it. Rounding the weight into the four corners of the left foot. Extend the arms forward. Hug the knee into the chest. Stand up nice and tall. Each time you draw the knee in, elbows hug in by the sides. Stay with it. About 25 more seconds here. Last 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, step it back. And then we're going to draw the right knee into the chest. Hollow out the belly. Hands come to prayer. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hinge forward. Lengthen back through the right heel nice and long. Square the hips. Square the toes. Straighten the left leg, just a micro bend in the back of that left knee. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, step the right foot back nice and long. Reach the arms up, crescent warrior. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Step it back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Finding your back bend, up dog or cobra. Pressing it back. Downward facing dog. One cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to bend the knees deeply. Bring the gaze forward. Step or float the feet to the outside of the hands. It's Mahalasana yogic squat. Lifting the heart towards your prayer hands. Lengthen the tailbone down. We'll just be here for one more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then if Bakasana crows in your practice, you're welcome to spread the fingers nice and wide. Lift the knees to the upper arms. Hinge the upper body forward. Draw the navel to the spine. Keep the gaze lifted. I have enough space here with my couch. Maybe lifting one toe. Maybe lifting both toes. Maybe touching the toes at the top. And then if you're comfortable jumping back through crow, loving through vinyasa, you're welcome to. You're welcome to lower the feet. Plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Finding your back bend. Press it back. Downward facing dog. One cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees deeply. Bring the gaze forward. Step or float the feet to the hands and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. And exhale, fold more deeply. Press into the four corners of the feet. Arms reach and rise. Lift up and overhead. And then we're going to grab onto the left wrist. Take it over to the right. Lift up and out of the waist. Lengthen over to the right side. Feel that left intercostal muscles open up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale through center. Grab the right wrist. Take it up and over to the left. Soften the right shoulder away from the ear. Draw the navel to the spine, lengthen the tailbone down. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to inhale back up. We're going to float the arms down. We're just going to find some jumping jacks here. Or some jump ropes here, excuse me. We're just staying up on the toe ball mounds. Keeping the feet nice and light. Maybe rolling those wrists. Stay with it. Maybe adding in a side-to-side motion. Get that heart rate going. Little jumps. Little hops. Stay with it. It's about 20 more seconds here. $15, $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. Plant the feet, sweep the arms up and out. And exhale, fold forward. Lift up halfway, side plank. Exhale, hands come down, step or float the feet back, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Finding your back bend up to over cobra. Pressing it back. Downward facing dog, one cycle of breath right here. We're going to step our left foot a little closer to the right. Lift our right leg up into space behind us, lengthen back through the right heel. Soften the left heel closer to the earth. Lengthen. Soften. Lengthen. And soften. Lift that right heel nice and high, and then soften the left heel towards the earth. Lengthen back through that right heel nice and long, and then on your exhale, draw the knee to the nose, hollow out the belly. Extend it back, three-legged dog or three-legged plank. Draw the knee to the right tricep, squeeze it up there. Extend it back. Knee to left tricep, squeeze it across. Extend it back. Knee to nose, hollow out the belly. Extend it back. Knee to right, squeeze it up there. Extend it back. Knee to left. Extend it back, three-legged dog. Inhale, fill with breath. And then on your exhale, we'll step the right foot through in between the thumbs. Setting up runner's lunge. Right knee stacks over the ankle. Left heel lifts, left hamstring lifts. Inhale, fill with breath. on your exhale, we'll take the left heel down, finding heel to arch alignment. We're gonna windmill up, finding warrior two. Soften the shoulders, spread the hips nice and wide. We'll flip the front palm, take it back, exalt. And then we're gonna take it down, finding side angle. Lift it up, take it back, exalt. Take it down, side angle. Lift it up, take it back, exalt. Take it down, side angle. Last time, lift it up, take it back, exalt. Take it down, side angle, pause here. One full cycle of breath, inhale. And exhale. And then on your next inhale, we'll lift up. We're gonna straighten both legs. Turn the toes to the long side of the mat. Then we're just gonna find some log jumps here, so shifting the weight into the right foot. Lift that left leg. Lift the right. Jumping the feet out. Drawing the knee into the chest. Pump the arms here a little. That helps to get your heart rate up. You can move as quick here or as slow here as you like. Jump the feet out nice and wide. Land nice and lightly. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Stay with it. Two more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Plant the feet nice and wide. Sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold forward. Heart center melts towards the earth. Folding over the hip creases, walking the fingertips in line with the toes. Charging the crown of the head towards the earth. Shifting some more weight forward into the toe ball mounds. Stacking the hips. In line with the ankles. Softening the head and the neck down. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And then on your next inhale, we'll lift up halfway, finding length. We'll bring the left hand to the earth in front of the face. We'll reach the right arm up. Finding a twist. Spiral the heart open. Draw the right shoulder on top of the body. Stack the shoulders, lengthen the hips back. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, the right hand down in front of the face. Lift the left arm up. Spiral the heart open. Draw the left shoulder back. Knees to soft over the left fingertips. If it's okay for your neck. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, release the left hand down. Walk the hands back in line with the toes and then bring the hands to the hips. Rolling up nice and slow. Return the right toes forward, finding warrior two once more. Lift the front palm, take it back, exalt. And then windmill the hands down, bring the front foot. Step it back. High plank, option to move through vinyasa. Finding your back bend. Pressing it back, downward facing dog. One cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. On my next inhale, I'm going to step the right foot closer to the left. Lift the left leg up into space behind me. Lengthen back through the left heel. Soften the right heel closer to the earth. Lengthen. Soften. Lengthen. And soften. Lengthen. And soften. Lengthen back through that left heel nice and long. And then on your exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Hollow out the belly. Extend it back. Three-legged dog or three-legged plank. Draw the knee to the left tricep. Extend it back. Knee to right. Extend it back. Knee to nose. Extend it back. Knee to left. Extend it back. Knee to right. Extend the leg back and the hips back. Three-legged dog. Inhale, fill with breath. And then on your exhale, step the left foot through in between the thumbs. Pausing here. Setting up that heel to arch alignment here. Spiraling the right heel down. And then windmilling up, finding warrior two. Spread the hips nice and wide. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And then on your next inhale, we'll flip the front palm. We'll take it back, exalt. And then we'll take it down, side angle. Lift it up, take it back, exalt. Take it down, side angle. Lift it up, take it back, exalt. Take it down, side angle. Lift it up, take it back, exalt. Take it down, side angle, pause here. One full cycle of breath, inhale. And exhale. Then on your next inhale, we'll lift up nice and tall. We're going to turn the toes towards the long side of the mat. And then we're just going to bend into the left knee as we reach the right fingertips towards the left toes. Lengthen the left arm back behind us. And then bend into the right knee. Lift the grip. Taking it side to side. Lengthen the opposite arm behind you. Building feet in the inner thighs. A beautiful inner thigh and groin stretch here. Work into this cardio burst. Try to touch the toes. Try to keep the heart lifted and bright. Low belly draws in. Tailbone lengthens back. Stay with it. You pick up the pace a little bit. You challenge your heart. Pump a little bit more oxygen to your lungs. Stay with it. 15 more. 12. 10. 8. 6. 4. 2. Last one. Hinge it forward. Bring the hands to the earth. Walk the fingertips in line with the toes. Charge the crown of the head towards the earth. Shift some more weight forward into the toe ball mount. Breathing up the back of the legs and then exhale, soften the upper body over the thighs. Breathing up the back of the legs. Exhale, softening the upper body down. Just one more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, we're going to bring the hands to the hips. We're going to roll up to stand nice and slowly. Shoulders roll up, back and down. We're going to bring the heels in, the toes out. Press the inner thighs out, finding our goddess pose. Ground the weight into the heels, the outer edges of the feet. Press the inner thighs open. Soften the shoulders. Just one more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath, sit it down a little lower. And then on your exhale, extend out in all directions, radiate out, 5-pointed star. We'll float the arms to a T, turn the left toes in, turn the right toes forward, bend into the right knee, finding warrior two. We're going to flip the front palm, take it back, exalt. And then windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Option to move through vinyasa here. Finding your back bend, up dog or cobra. Pressing it back. Downward facing dog. One cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we'll bend the knees deeply, bring the gaze forward, step or float the feet to the hands and fold into yourself. Lift up halfway, find length. And exhale, fold more deeply. Press into the feet, arms reach and rise, lift up and overhead. Seal it into the heart. Cleansing breath here, inhale. Let it go. Here we're going to move into a balance pose. We're going to ground the weight into the right foot. We're going to lift the left knee up into the chest. Reach the arms up nice and high. Inhale, fill with breath. And then on your exhale, we're going to cross the left calf over the right thigh. Drop the left knee out to the side, finding this tree pose variation. Vrikasana. And then if you'd like, you're welcome to bring the hands to prayer. You're welcome to lengthen the tailbone down. And back, finding a bigger core stretch. Drop that left knee out to the side. That left foot flexed and active, drawing back towards the knee. The heart lifted and bright, tailbone lengthens back. Soften the shoulders. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, stand it up, drop the left foot down. Draw the right knee into the chest, hollow out the belly. Reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale, fill with breath. And then on your exhale, cross the right calf over the left thigh. Drop the right knee out to the side, flex that right foot. Vrikasana, variation tree pose. And then if you'd like, you're welcome to bring the hands to prayer. You're welcome to lengthen the tailbone back. Bring the heart lifted, keeping that right knee dropping open. Tailbone lengthens back, feeling that stretch through the outside of the right hip. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, stand it up, drop the foot. Move into some jumping jacks here. Just float the arms out. Pop the feet out. You can take a bigger range of motion with the arms here if you'd like. Lifting them overhead. Bring more work into the heart. Get that blood pumping. You're welcome to keep it here. Smaller range of motion. Might feel better today. Or maybe you're even here. Tapping opposite feet out. However you get your cardio on. Make sure you feel your heart beating in your chest. More seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the feet together. We're going to hook the thumbs, bend the knees, scoop up and arch back. We're going to exhale, fold forward. Step back nice and long with the right leg. We're going to drop the right knee to the earth, untuck the toes, hook the thumbs, arch back. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes under, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Option to move through vinyasa here. The traditional vinyasa with this sun salute is knees, chest, and chin. Palms up. You're welcome to move through any variation that speaks to you. Pressing it back. Downward facing dog, one cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we'll step the right foot forward to the inside of the right thumb. Help it if you need to. Right knee stacks with the ankle. Left heel lifts, left hamstring lifts. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, release the left knee to the earth. Untuck the toes, hook the thumbs, arch back. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Tuck the left toes under, step the left foot up to meet the right, folding into yourself. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees, scoop up and arch back. Take it right back down, forward and fold. Step back nice and long with the left leg. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, the left knee to the earth, untuck the toes. Hook the thumbs, arch back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Tuck the left toes under, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Option to move through vinyasa here. Finding your back bend. Up dog or cobra. Pressing it back. Downward facing dog. One cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, we'll step the left foot forward to the inside of the left thumb. We're going to drop the right knee to the earth, untuck the toes, hook the thumbs, arch back. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Tuck the right toes under, step the right foot forward, folding into yourself. Hook the thumbs, bend the knees, arch back. And then exhale, hands into the heart. So from here, we're going to find Utkatasana chair pose. Stepping the feet together, hugging the inner thighs together. We're going to sit the seat back. Lift the upper body. Peel the torso off the thighs. Soften the shoulders. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And then on your next exhale, we're going to touch the earth. We're going to lift it up. Touch it down. Lift it up. Touch. Lift. Touch. Lift. Touch. lift. So you can add a hop in here. That works for you. And just add a heel lift here. That's more appropriate. Finding what works for you. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the sky. Lengthen the fingertips towards the sky. Nice and long. Stay with it. 15 more seconds. Guys look awesome. Hang in there with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting back with Utkatasana chair. Reach the arms forward. Bring the hands to prayer. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, twist it to the right. Left elbow slices over right thigh. Spiraling the heart towards your prayer hands. Press the top palm into the bottom palm. Providing a fulcrum around to twist more deeply. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale back through center. And then exhale, twist it to the right. To the left, excuse me. Right elbow slices over left thigh. Forearms become perpendicular with the earth. Draw that left shoulder back. Lengthen the tailbone back, the crown of the head forward. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, unwind to center. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, stand it up. Cleansing breath here. Inhale. Let it go. From here, we're going to heel to the feet. Now, mat width apart. We're going to drop the seat down, finding Malasana yogic squat. Bringing the elbows to the insides of the thighs. Lifting the heart towards your prayer hands. Breathing here. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then on your next exhale, we're going to interlace all the fingers except the pointer finger. We're going to extend the arms forward as we lower the seat to the earth as gracefully as possible. Hinging back slightly. Lifting the legs, finding Navasana boat pose. Soften the shoulders, lift the heart. Low belly draws in. Breathing here. It's 2 more cycles of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the legs a little higher. And then exhale, release the heels to the earth. Hinge the upper body back. Bring the hands to prayer. Twist it right. Through center, left. Through center, right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. So I'm telling you the pace that I'm going. You're welcome to move faster or slower if you see fit. Make sure the heart spirals open each time. Heart stays in line with the prayer hands. Press the palms together. Find that twist. If this is too easy for you, maybe hinging back more. Or maybe lifting the legs. Moving through these Russian twists in boat pose. Add an extra layer. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up through center. Maybe lift the feet. Bring the hands behind the thighs. Lift the heart. 3 cycles of breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, fill with breath. And then exhale, release the feet down, hip distance apart. Bring the fingertips to face the seat and lift the hips up nice and high. Lengthen the tailbone away from the body. Lift the hips, low belly draws in, heart lifts, shoulders soften. And then maybe finding a little tricep dips here, bending the elbows straight back. And then pressing, extending out through the arms. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the lift of the hips. Inhale, fill with breath. And then on your exhale, release the seat in between the hands. Lengthen the legs long in front of you, moving any fleshy parts away from the seat. Round the four corners of the hands next to the hips. The fingers face the toes. Soften the shoulders, lift through the crown of the head. Gaze is soft over the middle, big toes. Toes are flexed back towards the face. Low belly is drawn in, heart lifts. Crown of the head lengthens. One more cycle of breath right here in your staff pose, Dandasana. Inhale. And exhale. And then on your next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward towards the toes. Maybe you can only reach the ankles or the calves or the thighs. That's okay. Just finding a comfortable place for you to rest your hands. And walking the sits bones back behind you a little bit more. Finding more dog tone in the pelvis. Draw the navel to the spine. Soften the heart space there. Release the head and the neck. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And on your next inhale, we'll rise up. Just slide the seat down towards the heels as we roll down onto the back body. One vertebrae at a time. Hugging the knees into the chest, rocking a little side to side as you arrive. And then as you're ready, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to the sides, finding a reclined cobbler's pose, reclined bound angle. Feel those hips open. We're going to bring the hands behind the head, interlace the fingers. We're going to lift the head, neck, and the torso off the earth. And then we're going to lower it down. Lift it up. Lower down. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Navel draws to spine each time you lift up. Chin stays off the chest. The gaze lifting towards the sky. If this doesn't feel like enough for you, you're welcome to float the legs off the earth. You're welcome to bring the elbows and the knees together. And then open back up. Elbows and knees hug. Drop it open. Hug it in. Open up. Squeeze it in. Open. Stay with it. Whatever variation you choose. Whatever feels good in your body today. Just finding a place where you're pushing yourself, where you're moving to your edge. We'll just be here for about 10 more seconds. 7, 5, 3, 2. Last one, hold it up, little pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the head and the neck down. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. Cleansing breath here. Inhale. Let it go. And then as you're ready, we'll take the arms out to a T. Palms facing up. We're going to drop the knees over to the left side of the body as the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Soften the right shoulder towards the earth. Stack the hips and the knees. Another twist through the core. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to inhale through center. Gaze comes through center. And then exhale. Drop the knees over to the right side of the body. Gaze comes over the left shoulder. Soften the knees. Soften the thighs towards the earth. Soften that left shoulder down. Working to stack the hips and the knees. One more cycle of breath right here. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to inhale the knees through center, the gaze through center. Give them one more big, great big hug. And then maybe taking happy baby here, grabbing onto the soles of the feet. Drawing the knees in towards the armpits. Lengthen the tailbone long onto the earth. Soften the shoulders onto the mat. Back body get nice and broad here. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then on your next exhale, we'll draw the heels together, hugging them in towards the body for one last inner thigh and groin stretch. Then we'll release the feet to the earth, keeping the soles of the feet pressing together, letting the knees splay open east and west. We'll nestle the shoulder blades under the back, bringing the left hand to the heart, the right hand to the belly. Softly closing the eyes here. Taking a few deep, conscious breaths. Perhaps the deepest, most conscious breaths of your day thus far. As you're ready, if you'd like, you're welcome to extend your legs out long towards the corners of the mat, allowing the feet to flop open. Extending the arms by the sides of the body, palms facing up. Softening the front body into the back body. The back body merge into the earth here. Giving yourselves a few moments here to rest. Beginning to deepen the breath. Bring awareness back to the breath. Bringing awareness back to the physical body, whatever way makes sense for you, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Turning the head from side to side. Only if it feels good for you, stretching your arms overhead and your toes or your heels towards the front of the room for a full body stretch. You're really into the space. Before drawing your knees into your chest, giving yourself a great big hug before rolling onto the right side of the body. Pause in the fetal position. Taking a moment to notice how you feel here. Without judgment, just notice. And then pressing yourself up to a seated position, stacking head, neck, and trunk in a long vertical line. Conduit here between heaven and earth. Sit with the legs crossed or back on the heels. Getting fleshy parts away from the seat. Rounding down through the hips and the thighs. Lengthen through the crown of the head and then draw the hands together at heart center at prayer. Plugging the thumbs into the sternum, lifting the sternum into the thumbs, and then bowing our rational mind towards a loving, compassionate heart. Thanking ourselves for coming to our mats tonight, for taking care of ourselves. Perhaps recalling our intention for our practice, seeing if we can carry some piece of that into our evening ahead. I'd like to seal the space with the sound of one Om. Feel free to join me or just listen and allow the vibration to wash over you. Inhaling deeply. Loka, Samastasukina, Bhavans, and all beings everywhere. Be happy and free. May the words, thoughts, and actions of my own life and so contribute to that happiness and that freedom for all. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful practice with me tonight, ladies. Namaste. How'd you do, Mary?
I did okay. I just couldn't do like jumping jacks or, the side to side. I had, do modify.
Right.
But everything else was fine. And I really love this class. It's just like I can't always get to it on Friday.
Right.
I love this class.
It is fun. It is cool because it's like the yoga and the power. So you get your heart going. Feels really good.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Thank you. It was very good.
Remember when we're working, doing the class, that everybody should have their sound off, their microphone off, because I was getting a lot of feedback from.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I try to mute everybody before class starts, but I kind of forget when there's only a couple of you because I feel like you mute yourselves. But that's a good tip. I will definitely remind people to mute themselves.
Yes, but I don't know if I was silent or not. I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, I don't know either, and I didn't hear any of the feedback, so I didn't
it didn't even
Yeah.
register with me. But sorry about that, Mary. I'll make sure I
That's
take
okay.
care of that next time. All
Well,
right.
have a
ladies.
nice night.
Thanks, you too. I'll
Thank
see you
you.
Monday.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
See you Monday.
Yes, see you Monday.
Thank you.